sit with you. Okay? Ready?
I'm going to go on the chair crack.
Let's do this. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It's Adrian the Great here, a.k.a.
Noah's mommy.
Hi, baby. Mwah. And this week for Topic Tuesday, I want to talk about...
Spider-Man.
Not this time. But this past weekend, this little guy right here turned 4 years old. 4. Show me 4. 4 years old. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Did it. And I just want to, I'm a little hoarse because we had a very fun weekend. In honor of his birthday, I want to talk about the 4 things that I have learned since becoming this wonderful being's mom. And there's no specific order. All of these lessons, every single lesson, even the ones that I'm not touching on today, are equally important so far in my journey through parenthood. So the first one is patience. I definitely, that's an important one in life in general. So just because you're not a parent, don't think that these 4 lessons that I've learned can't apply to you. So when it comes to patience, from the time we're pregnant, from the time we find out that we're blessed and we're going to be bringing this beautiful life into this world, we're definitely taught about patience. We have to wait to find out if we're going to have a boy or girl, if you decide to go that route. If you don't decide to go that route, well, you have a different level of patience automatically, if you ask me. And that's a beautiful thing as well. Either way, you have to wait 9 months to give birth just to see this beautiful bundle and make just the way you want it, the way you picture it. You have this view the whole time and you're just waiting to see this baby. And that takes a lot of patience. If you choose to breastfeed, I breastfed for a year and a little over a year, and that takes a lot of patience, from the decision, latching on, that whole process. Any mothers out there that have breastfed, you understand what I'm talking about. Don't let that discourage any mothers to be in the future. Just be patient. Start practicing your patience now. It's something we should be doing throughout our life, regardless, again, whether we're parents or not. So knowing that you are going to become a parent, start taking that opportunity to practice those patience. At the end of the day, you don't want to be doing things out of frustration. There's a lot of things that happen. My son was, to me, potty trained, and he would go to the bathroom on his own. Well, at least tell me that he wanted to go to the bathroom. And we did a lot of traveling that same year that we started potty training. And there came a point when then he started just going caca in his pants all over again. No, espérate. And it took a lot of patience, because if you go and try to change your baby's diaper and you're frustrated because this is the 3rd diaper change in an hour, you're going to get shit all over you. It's going to become a shitstorm, and nobody likes that. So do it with patience, have understanding, take your time to understand the situation so that you approach it in patience. There's going to be a lot of that needed as you continue on your journey of parenting. From the time that they're eating, it's very important. Kids are learning how to eat. They're learning different textures. They're learning different flavors. Don't just be discouraged, think they don't like it. Just have patience with them. Understand the situation as a whole. With their homework, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. So start practicing now. If you're single and free and not even thinking about children, start practicing patience now. Number 2, very, very important as well, forgiveness. You have to be able to, most importantly, forgive yourselves. No matter how much you prepared for parenthood, how many baby apps you download, how many articles you read, no matter how much research and preparation you do, which is great. That does supply a lot of information that you are going to apply as you become a parent. However, there's a lot that doesn't, there's no way of learning how to parent and learning how to be that mom or dad other than experience. You just have to let yourself experience. You're living and learning your whole life. The minute you become a parent, you're still continuing and living and learning just as much. So you don't want to be hard on yourself. There's going to be times when you are going to make mistakes. Forgive yourself. That is so important. Number 3, the importance of support, a proper support system. There's a lot that happens in parenthood, and I'm not talking about anything physical wise when it comes to support. I'm talking about the people that are there and supporting you as the parent you are. They're giving you that great feedback, putting positivity in your head, letting you know that you're doing a good job, letting you know you're worthy of being this child's parent, supporting your decisions as that child's parent. That is so important. There's so many people, and that's the most beautiful thing about it, that love your child. And everybody's going to have their intake on how you should raise and manage your child. However, know and trust yourself. Let them know your ideas. Communicate with them the way you want to raise your child, because at the end of the day, this is your child. And hey, if the great God could bless you and say, hey, she or he is ready to be a parent, they need to trust and understand that you have the best, their child's best interest in mind, and you are doing everything and that you can in your power to make sure that this child is being raised correctly. In that case, you want to make sure that you have people around you that do support your decisions, do support the way you want to raise your child. And that's it. If they don't support you, it's unfortunate, but you need to know that if you need to not have them around so you don't have that negative thought, so they're not creating some kind of negative or doubt in your mind, then do it. Because again, at the end of the day, a higher power trusted you with this human being's life. You trust yourself, and surround yourself with the people that trust you as well. Number 4. This is a big one. It's very... It could go away. It's open for opinion. However, in my personal experience, and that's what parenthood is about, each and everybody's own individual experience. And in my experience, especially now that he's 4 years old, I think this is more relates to a lesson that I've learned, especially now that he's learning to talk a lot more. And my son retains things like water, like a cactus retains water. Like, he just retains everything. So with that being said, remember that children are children. Let them be children. Don't set yourself up thinking something is cute and later on it ends up coming to bite you in the butt. Because you might laugh something off that he says or she says at one day, but then the next day a different situation might arise and they may say the same thing, but it could be taken in a different context. Now it could be considered rude, disrespectful, and now you're caught yourself having to correct a situation that you were laughing at a few days ago, and now your child's like, oh, but why are you mad? Why am I getting reprimanded for this? So just be very cautious of the things that your child is retaining. Be very aware of what you allow your child to think is cute, funny, and what is serious, what certain things can be said and in what situations. Now, I'm going to give one specific example. The other day I picked Noah up from school and he was in the back seat, not talking to anybody specific, but I heard him go blah, 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 blah. So when I heard him say that, me knowing that if I was in a situation where I'm talking to him and he says that to me, that's not okay. Yet, even in this situation, it was just being... Yes. In this situation, even though he was just saying it, I had to acknowledge it. So I said, hey, Noah, where did you get that from? And he goes, oh, Mayor Humdinger in the Paw Patrol says that. And then I was like, okay. So stop. Screw it. Let me address the situation right now before a situation in the future arises where he thinks that is okay to say this to me. Like, so I for example, this is what I decided, how I decided to address it. I said, listen, okay, you saw that in Paw Patrol, but you can't say that. If somebody's talking to you and you say that, that's not nice. That's a bad attitude, and we don't do that. And he said, oh, okay, like, not in the school? Don't say that in the school? I said, exactly. The teacher if anybody's talking to you, don't say that. You see it in the cartoon, it's in the cartoon. But you don't say that. And this could go in all directions, but my main lesson in that example is just hear, listen, be constantly listening to what your child is saying around you. If they're playing by themselves, hear what they're saying. Make sure that that they understand the context of when it can be said. It can start as young as when they start to speak. They are smart, they understand. Just talk to them. These are the times when you need to talk to your children. And paying attention, hearing what they're saying, seeing how they're playing, nip it in the bud right away, and hopefully it won't come back to bite you in the butt later on. So those are the 4 lessons that I've learned. Again, there's been a whole amount of lessons, a lot of amazing growth that have been gained from my experience as Noah's mom so far, since that wonderful September 29th, 2015 night that he was born. And I look forward to continuing to learn and be experienced in new situations and endeavors, and I look forward to continuing to smile through them all, because at the end of the day, this is what life is about, and this is what giving life is about. It's just enjoying it, smiling through it all, because these days, these moments, these hours are not going to last forever. The situations are just there. For every problem, there are solutions. If you just take the time, look it over, and create that game plan. It's a beautiful thing. So go out there, believe in yourself, find the right support, forgive yourself if you make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. And be patient. Be patient. Be patient. And, of course, listen. Pay attention to your children. You get that. All right. So thank you guys all for taking the time. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. I appreciate every single one of you guys that took the time to watch. Go out there. Be great. Love you guys. Come. Let's say bye. Let's say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Say thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye.